Hi, today I wanted to talk about something different. When I talk to people about running and doing live music while running, people ask me, why do you do it? So I thought I'd give a bit of background about that. To me, I always ran because it clears my mind. It gives me some kind of positive energy, and it's a way to release all the stress of a normal day of working behind a computer, of using technology actually, and then just being in nature and moving. It gives a certain balance between being active and thinking. And why I started doing music during my runs, I went to Amsterdam dance event to Store. It's a techno event hosted by Speedy J. I really love. I was blown away by it. 5 guys doing techno live. And it gave me so much energy while I was listening to that. I thought I can probably run for a really long time just listening to this. And when they uploaded the live set, kind of positive vibe as well. And I was like, okay, I can do a run on this the next day. I thought I'd go for it, and I ran and a bit slow at the beginning. Okay, I can go from Amsterdam to Schiphol, which is quite a long distance. And I got there and I thought, oh, maybe I'd take a train back. But I was like, yeah, I'll just run back. I was listening to this music and enjoying it, and it gave me a lot of energy. And then I was already at the full marathon. And I still want to go to Amsterdam North. There's these creative places. And I went there, and then I was at 60 kilometers. It's like, wow, okay, this is the longest I've ever run. But I still didn't feel exhausted in some way. So I ate something there, and then I ran some more. I ended up running 80 kilometers on the set. It just gave me a lot of energy. So I thought, if this gives me this energy, keep on going. So I thought that was a really nice idea to perhaps give somebody else that energy. I was already doing a lot of music making on my phone, so I can do it everywhere, which I really like. Using synthesizers and drum computers on my phone, and I thought, well, you can do actually everything you want on your phone. You don't need a large setup. Do it all on just this tiny box nowadays, because that's the advancement in technology. So I was like, okay, if you can do it just on your phone, you can do it running, right? It would be possible. So 3 months ago, I had a conversation with my artist coach, Joey, and we were talking about what to do, where to go next. And for me, next step in my overall artist process was to try this live running techno setup. I immediately got working on it. Same day I made 3 different frames on my body. I went to the hardware store, bought different aluminum parts and bolts and all kinds of stuff in order to make such a frame. At home I got grinding and just putting the thing together, all the stuff on the frame, and just go running and see if it works. The first frames I attached to my body. I had this GoPro harness. Camera was shaking all over the place. I was like, oh, this is not working out, and also it felt uneasy. Then I found the easiest way is just to hold it in your hand and use your other hand to control the stuff. And I was like, okay, let's go running. One of the most important things which held me back was, what will people think about it? I can be really insecure about a lot of things, and one of these things was, well, what would people think about it if I go running outside with this harness and everything? I think that's a human thing, but it can also hold you back in a way, I think. And I felt that it held me back, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. You need to cross these borders, I think, in order to progress. Maybe people would find something about it, and what's worse then? It doesn't change what I want to accomplish in life, right? That's what I thought about it, and I just went running. So I went into the woods. I also had my dog with me, so I was running with the dog and the setup and figuring stuff out. And I came across the first people, and they were saying stuff to me, so I was putting my ears out and saying, sorry. So yeah, my dog's always really curious for other dogs. So yeah, that's why he's sniffing. I was like, oh, okay. Didn't say anything or notice even the setup which I was carrying. So I was like, people don't give a flying fart. And for me, that was a really big relief. I was like, okay, well, the worst that can happen is that people don't care, and that doesn't even matter either. Making music while running, it gives a certain sense of urgency. If you make live melodic techno at home, you're always like, I can tweak this a bit, or and then you're fiddling around with certain things for like 15 minutes. And if you listen back, you're also, yeah, I was fiddling this knob for 10 minutes. But if you're running, you're always have to keep on going, because you have this really sense of moving forward, and that comes back in the music, because you always want to keep on changing stuff in the music as well in a live melodic techno setup. There's a lot of more challenges because you have to really accurately touch your phone and such, and like the slightest deviation can lead to like a really big offset of a sound in the mix. Yeah, or you can touch the wrong button. I've done a lot of those already, but you learn a lot from it. And it also made me do it every day, because I run every day, and incorporating the melodic techno into the running made me make melodic techno every day. And if you're doing that, that's really great for your development. That's where I am now, and I'm really enjoying it, trying to do it in all kinds of different places and settings. And I think it's bringing me quite some positivity, and I get to be in nature, get to be outside while making music. That's also really lovely. If you have certain ideas and you can instantaneously make them reality, that makes me feel alive, I guess. So yeah, in total, it's really fun to do, and I'll keep you posted. Hope you're enjoying the content.